Days of Our Lives spoilers Wednesday, July 9th. Marlena's health worsens. Bonnie's tough love for Sarah. Gwen kisses Xander. Is Gwen teaming up with Vivian? Stefan's jaw dropping, twist unveiled. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel, and please hit the subscribe button for more update. Days of Our Lives spoilers Wednesday, July 9th. Marlena's health worsens. Bonnie's tough love for Sarah. Gwen kisses Xander. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, July 9th, reveal that Marlena Evans' health will worsen while Bonnie Kyriakis dishes out some tough love to Sarah Kyriakis. Gwen Rizek will also plan a kiss on Xander Kyriakis, so let's talk about what's ahead in Salem. At the Kyriakis manse, it looks like Bonnie will have a hand injury that requires an explanation. Once Bonnie clears that over, she'll turn her attention to Sarah's muddled up love life and will eventually offer some advice. Days spoilers say Bonnie will force Sarah to face a delicate reality. Maybe Bonnie will push Sarah to see that Xander Kyriakis is her person, indeed if he's made miscalculations, and will presumably make plenitude further. Bonnie knows each about complicated love stories, since she's got one of her own with Justin Kyriakis. That's why Bonnie will most probably still be lodging for Sarah and Xander to find their way back to each other. Over Days spoilers say Gwen will pay Xander a visit, so that'll lead to some flying sparks. Gwen will kiss Xander, so he'll kiss reverse, though he'll ultimately have to decide how far he wants to take this passionate reconnection. Will Xander pump the thickets in the end? Gwen may be dissatisfied if Xander stops this before they can hit the waists, but there might be more chances to pursue him laterally. Speaking of hot hobbies, Ari Horton will seek out Doug Williams III and throw herself at him. It'll come decreasingly delicate for Doug to repel Ari when she's pushing so hard for further bedroom cling. Still, Doug will be putting Ari in peril just by being near her. All the lone wolf debt has come a bigger problem for Doug, who now knows that both Ari and Holly Jonas are in peril. Next, Leo Stark will unmask further secrets from his history. Since Javi Hernandez heard Gwen call her former friend Maddie, Leo promised to unfold on that laterally. Leo was born Matthew Cooper, so he may talk to Javi about his name change and reveal some other important mystification pieces. Days spoilers say Javi will find out further about Leo's fellowship with Gwen and how it all fell piecemeal. At home on Wednesday's Days of Our Lives occasion, Marlena's health will leave Belle Black relatively concerned. Since Marlena will struggle to stand due to another dizzy spell, Belle will rush to her deliverance and wonder if she's okay. Although Marlena will get agitated and assure Belle that she's forfeiture, Belle will sweat that her mama is holding back. Of course, Marlena may point out that Sarah herself said her blood work was normal, but Belle will still be uneasy. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Marlena will continue to witness some disquieting medical symptoms, so we'll bring you updates on any other health news that's coming up. Days of Our Lives is Gwen teaming up with Vivian? Stefan's jaw dropping, twist unveiled. Days of Our Lives sees Gwen Rizek is back in Salem and over to no good. And we're wondering if she's working with Vivian Alamain and if there's a big Stefan DiMera twist coming, too. Gwen's shocking return to Salem Diamonds, divorce, and Dimitri's drama on Days of Our Lives. Each right. At the end of Monday's Days occasion, Chad DiMera was stunned to see Gwen at the door of the Horton house, and Julie Williams was twice stupefied because Gwen had the Horton family heritage diamonds around her neck. She left city as the scorned Mrs. Dimitri von Luskner DiMera. Still, we're assuming that Gwen disassociated that cheater and took a big knob of Dimitri's change in the split, but you know I know. Last we saw Gwen, she was hopping a spurt to Alamania on a gold-digging passage in October of 2023. Leo Stark's partner Bestie left Salem agonized because Gwen's showstopper hubby Dimitri von Luskner DiMera had been playing hide the salami with her BFF Leo behind her back, indeed on their honeymoon. And also cheater Dimitri went on to cheat on Leo as well. Now you know they say how you meet them is how you lose them. And now Dimitri has moved on to some other Joe, if I recall. I suppose notoriety he met while in captivity, and he wrote Leo a letter, and Dimitri said principally thank you coming. Days of Our Lives, Gwen's got plutocrat? So Leo has moved on with Javi Hernandez and Gwen moved on to Alamania for a while, and it looks like she may have come back a fat woman. When she left city, she wanted nothing further to do with either Leo or Dimitri. But Gwen did snare a blank check from her husband's checkbook, and Dimitri was arrested for trying to kill Stefan and Gabby Hernandez. So Gwen left Salem to try and claim Dimitri's heritage from his family. Flashback, the marriage was all a precursor for him completely inheriting. And if you flash back, in October of 2023, Emily O'Brien walked out of the field as brunette Gwen and got onto a flight, and also she walked back in the door as recast Teresa Donovan in a golden toupee. Presumably, however, Gwen's been in Alemania all this time, and that's where effects get really intriguing. Vivian Alamane's conspiracy, Gwen's alliance, and the anti-Kyriakis plot on Days of Our Lives. So, you know who differently is there? Vivian Alamane, because that's her family home, and also her son Stefan is there as well. Gwen's partner, right? So, if you recall, Vivian had Yvonne shove Stefan Di Mera in an auto box, and Vivian had him commandeered back to Alemania to cool his heels. And Stefan's mama inked his name on the divorce papers and had them delivered to Gabby, breaking her heart. So the big question is whether Gwen has been conspiring with Vivian. So a while back, our leaker told us that Gwen was returning and was conniving with Vivian against the Kyriakis family, and that Gwen would substantially be the one on the frontal burner of the plot because Louise Sorrell couldn't do important filming. I participated that with you guys relatively a while back when I first got the leak. And that blurted word from months ago coincides with effects from the summer and fall promo and effects we're seeing this week, because it looks like EJ Di Mera is conspiring with Gwen, and part of that may be a Nandi Kyriakis plot. So we know she's still hot for Xander Cook, who resolve up from Sarah Horton right now. Plus, Vivian's got a grudge against the Kyriakis family since Philip claimed half of Xander's heritage using the document that Vivian forged. But also, Philip's mama, Kate Roberts, ratted Vivian out to the bobbies, and Philip refused to kill Xander as Vivian demanded. So, messy, angry, salty, all those words describe her right now. Salem spoilers: Gwen's kiss, custody battles, and ISA examinations. So, nethermost line, there's a lot to unload then, and it sounds enough crooked. Plus, it kind of seems arbitrary that Gwen wanders back into Salem at this precise moment. This week, she sees Chad and Julie Williams, who of course aren't thrilled to see her. And Gwen gets a shock when she runs into her partner bestie Leo in Horton Town Square pushing a baby stroller. Plus, she's got on Julie's choker that Hope Brady has been trying to find. Doug Williams stole it. Leo fended it. Melinda Trask bought it. Also, she resold it. And now Gwen's got it. This week, after plaguing Julie by showing off the Horton diamonds, Gwen gets roughly alone time with her bodacious partner, Xander. And Days of Our Lives spoilers confirm that Gwen gives Xander a big kiss, but we know Sarah is his person, so he may shut it down. Plus, Xander wants full guardianship of Victoria, and he may realize rejuvenating anything with Greedy Gwen could make him look bad in guardianship court. Days of Our Lives blunder surprising platoon. And our leaker also said that she's going to be more heavily involved with Chad and Kat Green, which is kind of intriguing because Gwen seems to be conniving with EJ Di Mera. And we know Kat Green got orders from Shane Donovan at the ISA to find out where EJ Di Mera got the plutocrat to buy University Hospital, because Shane is certain it's dirty plutocrat, and Ray Fernandez is also working with Kat Green. Now, spoilers allude that Chad Di Mera finds out Kat Green's involved with the ISA, and Chad Di Mera may actually help her make a case against EJ. You know I know. One reason Chad's not involved with the family business is because of all the shady and illegal going on. Tony Di Mera doesn't like any of that, moreover. So he's going to get involved in this soon, and he's conniving with Gabby. Marquee plots and Stefano's return summer preview on Days of Our Lives. So lots of stuff coming. It looks like it's in marquee plot, and it could be that Gwen is trying to baffle the ISA disquisition. I mean, really, the plutocrat for the sanitarium buyout could come from the Alamanes or some other sketchy source that Gwen's tied to. But with Gwen involved, you know, she may be guarding an Alamanian investment in EJ and the sanitarium. Plus, we've got scenes from the promo for summer with Marin getting sick and having dreams about being Stefano Di Mera's Queen of the Night. And Notoriety differently says Stefano is still alive. But perhaps they do mean Stefan as in Joseph Mascalo, since the actor passed away times ago. Perhaps they mean Stefan, middle original O, as in Vivian's son. I mean, heck, they could indeed implant Stefano's recollections into his son Stefan. Flashback, they did that with Steve, and he was roving around acting like Stefano with that bionic eye. And if you flash back, they were calling him Stefano. But Caleb Brady used out the microchip in Steve's neck, and he was back to being Patch again. Days of our lives. But given that Rafe Hernandez and Vivian know each other well, and Rafe escaped from Salem in a submarine a couple of times agone, but still works for the DiMeras, this could each align for a wild and woolly summer plot. And flashback, Gwen really liked Jake Lambert, who turned out to be Stefan. So, she might be involved with him with or without Stefano's recollections, as well as being involved with wicked Vivian Alamain. Our leakers revealed the Vivian Gwen stuff to us months agone. I participated it then. Hopefully you heard it. Madame Vivian has always wanted her son Stefan to be in control of the DiMera empire. So, Vivian could have helped EJ with the finances to buy the sanitarium, and Gwen could be on the job to stop Kat and Chad from learning the verity. I know. I would be thrilled if Brandon Barish was back to Days of Our Lives, whether he's playing Stefan DiMera or interpretation of that with his pater, as Stefano's recollections implanted in him. It sounds like a fun time. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.